What's up, YouTube? Prodigy checking in. Just wanted to show you guys a quick deck profile with the cards from the new structure deck, Dragons Collide, that was just released. Um, it's pretty good. You know, it's gonna take a while for some of the more competitive builds to be released. I expect to see some of these cards make a huge comeback when the hieroglyph archetype comes out. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for that. But for now, I'll go ahead and show you guys my build and explain um, a little bit of my thought process behind it. So here we go. We've got the obvious 3 copies of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Um, I've been saying this for about a year now. This card's amazing. You basically remove a dragon type from the field, and you can special summon this card from your hand. And then once it's on the field, you can special summon any dragon type from your hand or graveyard. Um, it's like sick. It's completely ridiculous, especially with this structure deck, because it gives you that extra edge as far as summoning is concerned. With the dragons like Light Pulsar and Dark Flare, essentially you can, for Light Pulsar, remove from your graveyard. You can send a lightning dart from your hand to the graveyard. You can normal summon, and you'll be able to use this effect to summon out those dragons. So very, very nice card, especially right now. All right. Of course, got to run one of this guy, Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. His effect is just too good. Like it's too good. I like to play him late game though. If you bring him out too early, you could have done a lot of work for absolutely nothing. So I definitely advise against that, especially in this format with things like Dark Hole, uh, you know, uh, in the format. So definitely, this is definitely my late game guy. And everybody pretty much knows his effect. So we'll move on. I've got 2 copies of Light Pulsar. I like this dragon. Basically, he has a lot of different ways you can summon him. You can either banish a Lightning Dart from grave. You can send a Lightning Dart from your hand. You can use Red Eye Darkness Metal's effect, or you can normal summon. And basically, when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can special summon one dark dragon type level 5 or higher. We've got 2 targets basically in this particular build. I've got Dark Flare and Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So, really, really good card. Really, really good card. All right. We've got Prime, basically for protection of your monsters and to invert life point burn. And we've got Dark Flare. Now, Dark Flare is by no means as good as Light Pulsar, in my opinion. However, coupled with cards like Eclipse Wyvern, which I'll show you in a moment, it can be pretty good. So basically, you have to banish a light and a dark from your grave to special summon this card, and then once per turn, you can send a dragon type from your hand and a dragon type from your deck to the graveyard to target a card in either person's graveyard and banish it. So that can be good for things like Glow Up Bulb. It can be good for things like Insectors, and it can definitely be good for, like I said, cards like Eclipse Wyvern. So, very, very nice card. Alright, and as I mentioned before, this is Eclipse Wyvern. Basically, when this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target light or dark dragon type from your deck. I think it has to be, level 7 or higher. So, of course, your only 2 targets are going to be Light Pulsar and Red Darkness Metal. And when this card goes from the field to the graveyard after using its effect, or I'm sorry, let me go back. When this card is banished from the graveyard, the card that you removed when it was sent to the graveyard gets to come to hand. So this can be a really nice way to get out Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Like with a Future Fusion play, you special summon Light Pulsar or Dark Flare, or however you want to do it. It has lots of plays. It's basically played like White Stone, except you get to remove a level 7 or higher dragon type. So it's very, very nice, and it's a light monster. So yeah, got 2 Wyvern. Um, just basically for another way to summon Red Eye Sarkis Metal. Red Eye Sarkis Metal is so key in this deck. Like, I mean, the plays can still go off, but not like it does with Red Eyes on the field. So, like, as many ways that I can get him on the field as possible, I'm definitely going to do it. And contrary to popular belief, the name of this card is not Divine Dragon Apocalypse. I will pronounce it. It's Divine Dragon Apocryph. 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 So for all of you that are saying apocalypse, it's actually apocalypse. Anyway, once per turn, you can discard a card, which is awesome. Get things in the grave. Then target one dragon type monster in your graveyard and add a target to your hand. And it's a dark type, and it's level 4. Like, that's broke, especially in this deck. Especially in this deck. I'll probably going to see this a lot in Blue Eye variants. Like, if someone's trying to be like a Chaos Blue Eyes deck or something like that, I definitely expect to see this card in there. Because it utilizes, like, an egg engine. Like, it's essentially a trade-in for, you know, little to no cost. So, very good card. And it is searchable with Mass Dragons. Whenever that card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to target a dragon type in your deck with 1500 attack or less and special summon it to the field. So, Mass Dragon's too good. We got Exploder for, I don't know, something irritating that you can't get rid of any other way. This is definitely a good way to do it. And then, of course, last for monsters, Double Totem. Alright, let's move on to spells. Nothing too crazy here. Reborn. Foolish for that extra graveyard control. Heavy because I like it. Future Fusion because it's essential. Dark Hole. Well, who doesn't play Dark Hole? Then I've got 3 dualities. I know that seems a little excessive. However, you can get some really crappy hands in this deck very quickly. So, Pi Duality gives you that chance to, you know, get something else. Thin the deck out a little bit. Then we've got 2 Mystical Space Typhoons. Probably never going to run 3. 2 is just fine for me. Especially because I run Heavy Storm. Anyway, so we've got 2 Solemn Warnings. This card's too good. It stops pretty much any kind of summon. Bottomless Trap Holes. These are too good. Lots of targets in today's format, so those aren't going anywhere. This card's awesome against Insectors. I really like it. This card's even better against Insectors. And this card's the best against Insectors, I'm sorry. Then we've got Mirror Force and Call of the Haunted, just in case. So that's basically it. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any suggestions to make it even more competitive, please let me know. Thanks a lot. Prodigy out. Peace.